Olivia Arnste. Number 5, Jeva Grabe. Number 6, Monta Boduma. Number 8, Lasma Kublitska. Number 9, Inese Stolkenberga. Number 17, Liga Natina. Number 49, Elsa Wulfa. Number 64, Santa Sinica. And number 77, Santa Mojeika. Team Sexy Legs. Number 8, Lisa Licht. Number 10, Margit Wielep. Number 11, Kristel Lintz. Number 14, Kai Tooming. Number 24, Mai Kraft. Number 28, Kristiina Reinsalu. And number 88, Nelly Licht.
So, welcome back, everybody. We've just had the announcement of all the names and introduction of the two teams who are represented here in the final. We have Sexy Legs of Estonia and Salaspils of Latvia. I think there's a bit of a rivalry going on between these two teams. So both teams are going to really want to come out firing and taking the game and getting one up on their rivals. So we've done the toss. They're just going to circle it up and we'll get the action underway.
Yeah, and I'm back as well.
Yes, so we have Avo. Welcome back, Avo.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, both teams have met themselves several times in the past few years. And I would say that Salaspils have a little bit more, should be more confident on this game, but I can see that the Estonians are really into this game and are really willing to fight for the win of this tournament.
Yeah, I think you're right. I was talking to Christian before, and I think judging on the semi-final performances, Salaspils looked very strong. They dominated their semi-final. Sexy Legs, on the other hand, had to work really hard and were in a losing position, but turned it around. So we know they're going to keep fighting and they're going to keep battling. But I do think Salaspils will start as favourites in this game. But as we always know, anything can happen. So let's just sit back and enjoy the ultimate.
Okay, we can see the pull is coming from Salaspils side. This is on the Jeva Grabe hand, and the game goes on.
So we have Krisu to pick it up, get us underway. A lot of pressure.
From Kristel in the middle. She's looking for Krisu as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Great
Nice
grab by Krisu under a lot of pressure there. She does well. She puts the hook up. It's going very fast and just a little bit too far ahead.
Yeah.
It's nice to see both Krisu and her opposite number just shaking hands, both bidding for the disc. They did collide, but it was all in good spirit.
Okay, Jevas gets their disc, and Salaspils are on the way to offense. Number 49.
Oh, that's great poach defense there by Crystal. Good spot. So Sexy Legs have it back, and Crystal's unmarked, and it goes to Crystal for the first score of the game. Great double happiness there by Crystal. Nice poach defense and gets the score.
Yeah, 1-0 to Tallinn Sexy Legs.
So a good start by them.
Crystal has to pull. Salaspil is ready to...
Nice ball. Is it staying in? And it drifts just wide.
Goes to the brick mark, yeah?
So, Salaspil's just walking the disc up, and we're in. Bit of poaching going on by Sexy Legs, but Salaspil's getting moving.
Yeah.
With a disc onto the open side. Ooh, that's a bit of a ropey throw, but it worked very well for them.
Yeah.
And they're just moving it to the break side quite nicely now. They'll look to dump. And the swing is there, so they'll move it to the middle, center it again. It's nicely done, and they're just taking nice, easy, open side passes. Bit of a scramble defense there that stopped the disc going in, so that's good work by Sexy Legs. But Salaspil's quite happy to keep it moving around the back.
Yeah,
and there we go.
Nice grab from Lasma Kublica, who were MVP in Baltics championships a week ago. So we should see very good throws and catches from her side.
Which number was that, sorry?
Number 8,
Number
Lasma
8.
Kublica.
Okay, we'll keep an eye out for number 8. I don't know, who gets to decide the MVP of the final?
I don't know.
I hope I get to do this. What about you guys out there? You tell us who your MVP of the final is. And we'll try and relay that info on, see if we can collectively have some influence on the decision.
Okay, Chris is picking up the disc, taking it to brick mark. And then Sexy Legs builds up vertical stack. Okay, disc in.
Just had 2 cuts to the break side, but is that Mai?
It's Kai.
Oh, Kai. Oh,
Probably fault.
the identical twins.
Yeah, it's hard.
How can you tell the difference?
I can't. So it's Crystal back with the disc. Mark it poaches. Mark it to Kai, I guess. Nelly.
Are you looking to break?
Nelly to Mai. Mai to Margit. Unfortunately, Margit is unable to catch it. It's turn. Evas gets the disc.
So Salaspil's just bringing it back in on their corner of their end zone line, just looking for options. A bit of pressure here. And they go for the huck. Can Chrissy get there? Or that's really nice positioning by 64 Salaspils.
Yeah, it's Santa Sinitsa. Nice grab. Nice reading the disc, actually. So patiently reads it, and that's what it takes sometimes.
Yeah, that was nice work. It was good defensive work up to that point by Sexy Legs. There weren't many other options on. It wasn't I wouldn't say the tightest of man defense, but they were in the lanes, and they stopped any easy passes going out, and they relied on a huck in the end to get them out of trouble. But it worked very well for them. So Salaspils take the lead 2-1. So it just goes up. Looks like that's just drifting out. Yeah, so we'll have that brought to the brick mark by Lisa. So she'll just calmly walk it to the brick mark and look at her options downfield. Sexy Legs with a vertical stack, slightly on the open side, looking for the break. But they dump it off to Nelly, who throws to Crystal. Crystal just looking for a dump, but wasn't one there. But
it's Kai.
Kai comes back.
Oh, Lisa has a nice grab.
Up goes the disc to Crystal. She going to get there? And great defense. We shouldn't be disappointed. That was good defensive work by number 8.
Yeah, by Lasma.
The one you pointed out.
Yeah.
So we know she's a talent.
She's already in action.
Exactly.
So Tallinn tries to make the difference in defense. So it's quite nice pressure from Tallinn's side to Salaspils. Salaspils is going up by line. Nice throw to Lasma and score.
Nicely done. So, Salaspils, that's 3 in a row they've managed now. Sexy Legs are working it up nicely. Just need to keep working it around the back. I think patient, chilly offense is the way to score points. That's just my preferred style. Others might have a different point of view. But they just need to keep working their patterns. They know each other. These are a bunch of ladies that have been playing together for many years. They all played together in Lecco. They all played together in Prague, I think, or at least a lot of them did. So they've been together a very long time, playing at the highest level. So they've definitely got the talent and the experience to bring themselves back into this game. It's still very early stages, but maybe not the start they would have liked. But here we go. Chrisu picking up the disc on the end zone line. Swings it to Nelly.
Nelly fakes it.
It's really, just drops the disc in the end.
Margit, unfortunately, drops the disc, yeah.
A lot of pressure. She did have a defender right on her. But Salaspils are playing really tight defense, making it really difficult to get free on the cuts. So Nelly just standing in the lane. And a bit of miscommunication there, and hands the disc back to Sexy Legs. So they'll just walk it up, and we'll look to get going again. So a nice break. Oh, that's a lovely throw there by Nelly to Chrisu, who gets it back. Looking for Lisa, who's made a nice gain under. Chrisu again, almost getting every second pass, goes for the break throw, and again connects with Crystal.
Like the machinery.
Yeah. So great work there by Sexy Legs, bringing the score to 3-2 in favour of Salaspils of Latvia. Are they a Riga-based team?
Salaspils is quite close to Riga. It's 50 kilometers from Riga, and it's a little town there.
Is Salaspils the name of the town?
Yep.
Ah, okay. You learned something new. I didn't know what it stood for. I do now. So glad we have you here, providing all your local knowledge.
Yeah.
So about to get underway again. Chrisu has the disc, and she pulls it, and it looks like it's going very deep towards the back of the end zone. There's enough time for them to get it off.
Last one with the disc.
Still in the end zone.
Goes to number 9.
It looks like a bit of a zone going on here.
Yeah, probably.
This is the zone they put on in their semi-final when they were down and brought them back into the game. But so far, Salaspils coping with it very well.
Yeah, and now talent goes to man-to-man defense.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Good defense there by Chrisu.
So probably Chrisu. Margit will grab the disc. And I guess she will just find a poach option. Or there would be either way. Yeah.
Nice easy swing. Chrisu not marked. Instead, the defender decided to poach the lane. Not a bad option, but does give. Oh, and the disc goes up. Margit just puts it. And Crystal again. That's 3 scores out of 3 so far for her. She is.
And second a row from talent side, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. So they brought themselves back into this game. We're now tied at 3-3. And we're in for an exciting final. So everyone out there listening, who are you rooting for? The Latvians or the Estonians? Let us know your thoughts. And as the game goes on, let us know your nominations for MVP, and we'll see what influence we can muster up. Doesn't quite land in.
Slightly on the side. Here we go. Salaspils build up the vertical stack.
Up goes the disc. Oh, does she keep hold? Oh, unfortunate. But Sexy Legs look to get it moving quickly. Nelly picks it up, centres to her sister, Lisa. To Kai. To Mai.
Kai to Mai, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's only because I remember the number. Kai's 14.
Okay, back to Lisa. Nice grab from Chrisu.
It's a great grab by Chrisu to keep that disc alive.
Back to Lisa. Lisa looks for a score. Back to Chrisu. Chrisu looks for Mai.
Oh,
too slow. Too slow to... Yeah.
So you can really see these sexy leg girls want it. They're really putting their bodies on the line. They're laying out. They're bidding for everything. But unfortunately there, just a little bit too much. That's a nice disc. Just floats over the head of Nelly. Gives it to 64. This is good work by Salisbury. And there's a free play if they can see it. And they do. So again, number 8 does well there. That's a really nicely worked point on offense by Salisbury. So they move ahead 4 points to 3.
For now, it's been quite even game.
Yeah.
So let's hope to stay as such till the end.
Absolutely. As a neutral fan, as neutral as I can be, I definitely would like to see Universe point.
Oh, that would be nice.
For the gold medal.
Yeah. Okay, it's Margit with the disc on sexy side. Crystal. Crystal looks for Lisa. Lisa goes for score. Oh. Nice layout, but unfortunately...
It looks like a foul's been called, so...
it's still alive at this point.
But it was a good bid. Lisa got her hand to it. Oh, she's calling injury. She really must have put everything into that. She did put in a big bid. So I hope she's okay and able to come back for the rest of this final. But the disc goes back to Crystal. Must have been a foul called. So there's no conversation about it, so it all looks quite amicable. And Margit looking for the big disc, but doesn't see it, but does see Crystal. She's just coming back. Oof. The poach was there, but... And Crystal again.
This is not spurt time. Nelly to Margit probably.
Just need to try and use a bit more width here.
To Krisuk. Ow, unfortunately, it's turn.
So Salisbury will have another shot to move 2 ahead. So number 5, the handler.
It's Yeva Grabe.
Yeva Grabe just picks it up.
To number 9, Inese. It's to number 6, Monta. Monta to number 77, Santa. Santa to number 9, but there's probably pick called, I guess.
Do we have the same lineup number?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Excellent. Yep, we're just making sure that we're working off the same numbers. We are, which is good.
So it's back to Lasma.
And doesn't quite get there, but still just outside the end zone. Margit puts in the bid, but Salisbury do very well there.
There was some kind of conversations, probably concerned with the pick, I guess.
Okay, so looking at the YouTube, we have one fan out there. Go Sexy Legs.
Oh, that's nice.
We've got one person listening. What about the rest of you? Who are you rooting for?
Lasma to
or are you just waiting
Santa.
for the open final?
Santa looks for
Is she going to dub?
But
who has it?
Number 6, Monta Poduma gets the disc.
Great work under pressure there. Nelly laid out for it, but she does incredibly well to hold on. So, well done. And they open up a 2-point gap.
So is it 6-4? What's the score?
5 to 3.
5 to 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
To everyone who's watching and listening out there, we do have the scoreboard in front of us, but we have the light shining on it, so it's quite hard to read. So Salisbury and Six Legs just taking their time. Arm goes up, and they're ready to go. And the pool goes up, and that's never coming back in. That's headed to the other side of the other pitch. A little bit of a mistake, but it will get back to the brick mark.
So Nelly with a disc probably looks for Lisa, she's sister. But it goes to Kai. Kai to Lisa. Lisa looks for score but dumps it to Krisu.
Nicely done. Oh, nice
Krisu
break.
Yeah. To Crystal. Crystal
Oh,
breaks.
that's really well done there.
Nice break throw to Krisu, and we scored. That's nice.
So that's a nice worked offensive point, nice quick movement. Of the two teams so far, I still think Salisbury's have that extra gear. They're just a little bit more relaxed on the disc. Sexy Legs just trying to move it very quickly. Worked very well for them there, but they have made a few more mistakes. So still very tight, still all to play for. And let's see what happens. What do you think so far?
Yeah, it's true that Salaspils have played more relaxed game, but I would call this is the Sexy Legs game just as they do usually. So it's quite normal Sexy Leg games, trying to do it very fast, trying to play the disc very fast, trying to break on the first moment, and then that's the way how to play actually. So
tight on the dump there, but she gets it off. So just need just hanging off a bit on the dump. Just need to stay tight and not give any easy resets. Ooh.
Number 4 has a
good
disc.
fake, and up goes a hammer, and that's really nicely done. Number 4 to number 6. I think we just had that combination. So Christine Durin.
It was number 4 to number 8, isn't it?
6?
So Evia to Lasma.
Okay.
Lasma gets everywhere probably, so you just have to remember the name.
So we get half time? Did we
I
say
guess
half time is at 6? No, there's a stoppage anyway. So we've got a few more comments. Hey, we've got a few more listeners out there. Excellent. Looks like most are in favour of Sexy Legs. I guess it's not surprising as this is the locally based team. But I think there's a lot of Latvians out there. So yeah, let's show your support.
Yeah, nice to read. Go Sexy.
Yeah.
Sexy legs have to win.
Well, they've come back from this deficit before in their semi-final. So it can be done. They're playing well.
Yeah. So far, it's been like quite even game. And if you said before that Salaspils have ruled the fields up to final, seems like Sexy Legs has other thoughts about that. And we really truly want to see that they can how somehow break the rule of Salaspils. Because if I'm correct, the Salaspils has won Baltic Championships, and on this year they have won the Latvian Championships. So if it's incorrect information, please comment on the YouTube link. But
so
if I'm right, then I'm right.
They've been having a good season from the sounds of it.
Yeah.
And you're right, they've had a pretty straightforward route, an easy semi-final, they would see it as. But Sexy Legs, yeah, they've had to battle their way to here slightly, which maybe will put them in a better position going into the second half of this.
Hopefully.
Salisbury might not have been expecting such a tight game, but it is. And Sexy Legs always knew this was going to be tough, and they're ready for it. You can see when they're out on the field the aggression that they're showing. Mm-hmm. They want every disc. Actually, both teams want every disc. You know, both teams clearly they want to win. It's good to just see them fighting. So let's sit back and enjoy the second half.
Yeah. Probably no team wants to take the second position on the final. So it's everybody wants to be winning on the winning team.
Exactly. Yeah. No one likes to lose. Oh, we've got a Salisbury supporter out there. We have one. That's good to know. So it's not too partisan. No, no, no. Go Salisbury. So, your Salisbury team are starting the second half on offense and are 2 points up. So, looking good. Looking good for them. So, the second half is underway. Salisbury's catching the ball and centering it to 49.
Els has the disc. Yeah.
Nice. Chris, you did well there to stop disc going forward.
Goes to Jeva. Jeva to Santa. Santa to... Back to Jeva.
Again,
Oh, almost. Chris almost got it, but seems like Salaspil's players had other thoughts, so Santa Mojejka scored.
Okay. Yeah. It was nicely worked point by Salisbury in the end. That was well done by them. Sexy Legs putting good defense on downfield, but because they're poaching in the lane, they're always giving that easy reset, which means all the hard work you do, you might not move forward, but you can always dump it off, and it just makes it really hard to get the turn. So maybe if they just try and stay a bit tighter on the dump, then that will probably force a few more turns. Anyway, so this has gone out of play, and it will be bricked. It looks like we're setting up in a vertical stack. Chrisu as dump, and Nelly on the disc. So we're in.
Looks for Lisa. Lisa looks for Crystal, but unable to throw there.
So quite tight marking.
Chrisu on the side.
Good work by Chrisu. She was, at least was under a bit of pressure there.
Yeah, to Mai.
Just need to try and get it off the line.
Sorry to Kai. It's Kai. Oh, Lisa almost missed us.
Good work, Lisa.
Yeah, let's go to Chrisu. To dump, but still gets it.
And
back to Lisa.
Nice job.
Lisa to Crystal. Crystal to lost the pivot, so looks for Lisa to dump. So Lisa to Chris.
Being a lot more patient here, which is good.
Oh!
Did she get it?
Yeah, she did. It was quite close, and Lasma was like very, very close to cut it off, but unfortunate, I would say.
So
Crystal got it.
Great work by Crystal, keeping hold of the disc there. So narrows the gap again. We're down to 7-5 in favour of Salisbury. So yeah, I mean that was a hard work point by Sexy Legs. They weren't given anything easy, and they had to really battle for that. Let's hope now they can take the physicality they had to put into that last point, into the defensive point, and try and force the turn. As a neutral fan, just to bring the scorelines that little bit closer.
So Chrisu pulls it quite nicely.
To the back of the end zone, but they get it moving, which is good.
Last one with the disc.
So again, nice easy reset.
To number 9, Inese. Inese to number 4, Avia.
Lots of Sexy Leg players around the disc, but unable to stop.
Avia to number 9, Inese. Ines looking for Lasma. Lasma.
Bit of a zone going on here, but Salisbury's
64, Santa.
Yep.
Nice zone by Tallinn, yeah.
But
somehow they managed to break it, and
it should be easy score. Oh, what a D!
From Kai Doming. Nice D.
That's great defense. Timeout has been called.
Yep, from Chrisu. But what? Okay. She's just taking to the place where she called timeout. So yeah, Estonians' zone has been working quite nicely, I would say. They have some gaps there in midfield, but somehow the Salaspils hasn't got the disc to the midfield so easily. So it's like, I guess if the Tallinn wants to turn the tables here, they should stay on zone defense and maybe work with that little gap that they have to handlers against Salaspils handlers, I mean. And yeah, because on the offense they have played quite well.
Yeah, well, they're an experienced bunch of players. And you're right, the zone has slowed Salaspils down slightly. But again, they're experienced enough, and they just wait for the gaps, and they have been finding them. But again, that zone has worked. It worked for them at the end of the sexy-leg semi-final, and it's brought them the turn here. So let's see what they can do. Let's see if they can put this in and try and bring the scoreline a little bit closer. So there is some comments. We do have some comments coming in. Looks like there's just one Latvian supporter out there. Julia. Petro Petrovaite?
Petrovaite. Probably, yeah. But
let me know if I didn't pronounce that right. I apologize.
But Sexy Legs build up horizontal stack. This is not something new on this game. We'll see how it works. And now they have discussions like, because Chris, who took the timeout, she has to start the game.
So we should be getting underway any second. As Avo said, it's a horizontal stack being set up. Quite deep, but there are 3 options being given. That's a nice disc. Nicely looked off to... Oh, just overthrown, giving the disc back to Salaspils, who'll have another chance to attack the end zone.
So it's Yeva Graba with the disc. Now it's moving quite fast. Number 64.
Oh, doesn't quite jump in and trips over the line. So it's just looking at her options. There's not much on, but the disc goes up, and there wasn't anyone to let Chrissy know. And so she's unaware that this just sails past her head, and there's another score.
By Lasma again.
There we go. Maybe she's put herself into contention for the MVP award.
Probably.
Who knows? Let us know. Let us know, everyone listening. Almost. There we go. So my Latvian's getting better. Almost got the pronunciation correct.
Yeah, nice work, Martin.
By next year, I'll be fluent. I promise. Wow.
Nice to hear.
Maybe not.
Maybe still.
I can try. I can try a few words.
Okay, nice pull by Lasma. Taken to Nelly to Margit.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, nice.
Big gains to be made there to Mai.
Yeah.
Just working it down the line.
Lisa looks for
There's not
break,
much on.
but
she's been a bit of trouble there, just putting up the hammer. Was this come down fully?
Oh, I guess it was in.
That was an incredibly good bid, very close. Crystal had to trail her back leg. Looks like they've accepted that as a score. So
yeah, it was scored.
That was incredibly good work by Crystal. That was Lisa just put a disc up, as you do, into the end zone on a high stall count, and it worked for them. But Sexy Legs will need to tidy up their offense. There wasn't much on. Everyone just stood around almost waiting to see what would happen. So good get out of jail. So well done. And we're down to a 2-point deficit again. So we're at 8. It's 8-6. Still a long way to go here.
So this goes to Brickmark. Elsa Wuffa has the disc. Looks for midfield to Lasma. Lasma looks for Elsa. Oh, it's number 6. And pick was called. Pick was called before the throw, I guess. So Monta has the disc now. Monta to
Nicely done, but another pickle. Kind of what happens when you run through the stack.
This goes back to Monta probably, yeah.
So a bit of, bit more pressure there, I was just about to say, and it's paid off with a turnover. So Sexy Legs just getting into position. Lisa's there for the dump. Oof. That was always going down, but rescued. Nelly slowed down there, so it was looked off. Sent it to Lisa. Crystal's in a lot of space, and she takes hold of the disc. Nelly using a lot of space in the break side, but unable to get a disc out to her. So they just keep recycling it. And they'll look round to Crystal. Very well drilled here. Look upfield for 3-4 seconds, and if it's not there, they wait for the dump. And that's really nicely done. Lisa just heading up the line, gets the disc. Looking for a throw, but Nelly is poached, and they can swing it if they can get a chance, and it goes. Crystal not quite free, so looked off. Disc goes. You've got 3 handlers out now, and you've got 2 in the end zone, and the handlers in a bit of space just to work it. Although there's into a bit of trouble there, but they get out quite nicely. So Crystal gets the dish, moves it quickly to Crystal up the break side. Up goes the hammer. Is that too much?
Oh, it's in. Yeah.
Great work. Great disc there from Crystal to Lisa.
Yeah. Nice job. Nice job from Sexy Legs, I guess.
Yeah. Very patient. They just kept it swinging around the back. Handlers were always able to get through, apart from one time and then a bit of trouble, but they worked out of it. And Salisbury just walking back to the line. And we're down to 8-7, so nice tight game.
Yeah.
Sexy Legs look like they could be clawing their way back into this.
All they have to do is take the D and score.
All you have to do. Harder than it sounds.
Easy to say.
Especially against these ladies. And the disc goes up. Krisu with a nice floating disc almost into the end zone.
So it's number 6 with the disc.
A bit of pressure here. Oh, disc goes up. Who's going to get there? Oh, and it's saved.
Tavia saved it.
Great job by number 5 from Salisbury.
So it's 17 with the disc. Liga.
And just again the pressure's just been put on a little bit by Sexy Legs. Maybe Salisbury's feeling the pressure a bit more. Maybe nervous. That's too much.
Oh.
So Margaret just overthrows slightly to Crystal, who's still on her knees, but she's back to her feet. So this is getting spicy.
Yeah.
Both teams really upping their game.
So it's Yeva with the disc.
And a timeout's been called on the corner of the end zone by Salisbury.
Probably there's less than 3 minutes till the end of the game, and they can't take the timeout.
Ooh. Actually, I think we're into the 35 minutes, right? So, this game's
nice
really
pressure.
over.
Yeah, nice pressure from Sexy Legs.
Salisbury is just working it around the back of their end zone, but that's fine. And they're moving it forward now. It looks like they're still playing in this zone. Have they found the space? Oh, yes, they have. That was well taken, because you couldn't have had long to look at that.
Now Tallinn goes to man-to-man.
Yeah, Crystal needs to get on the defense. Just jogging up now. Is that going to get there? No, it's not.
It's too short.
So
we can see that there's some pressure on Salaspil's team. And there have been like 2 times when they dropped quite easily the disc. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, this is exciting. We're into overtime now. We've had our first nomination come through for MVPs. Crystal and Krisu. I tend to agree with you. Like, Crystal has been great in the end zone. Krisu, though, I think just edges it for me slightly. She's thrown a lot of caught a lot of discs to keep them going. But there they go. 2 of them are connecting together. Crystal just cooling. And is she going to get it? Yeah. And a great score there by Lisa.
Nice layout by Lisa, and now the game is even.
So Crystal was determined to put that disc onto the break side. She just floats it out and forces Lisa to chase it down. And excellently, as she falls down to her knees, keeps hold of that disc. So we're all tied. And I think, is it a game to 9? Are we into Universe?
Haven't heard anything, I don't know.
Because the time is now 37 minutes. So, and they're 35-minute games, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So we had 1. We think it's a game to 9. Well, I think it's a game to 9. So for everyone out there, hope you're as excited as we are. Women's division is ending on Universe point. Very exciting. Very hotly contested game. Sexy Legs have clawed their way back into this to force sudden death. Again, let's get your MVP nominations out there.
Number 4.
Salis-Bills just working it around the back. Oh, she's overthrown it. So Chrisu is just going to slowly walk up. She's shouting her orders, telling everybody what she wants. Chrisu's just going to
normal stack.
Bring it to the sideline. You've got Nelly in the dump position. Not quite in yet. But so your Sexy Legs look like they're setting up in a vertical stack. They see Kai get it off to her. Kai
to the Crystal. Oh, unfortunate.
So just tries to put it onto the break side, unable to get it. So Salis-Bills will have the disc back.
It's 49 with the disc.
They're going to have another chance to close this game out.
Elsa looks for Evia. Evia's look for Lasma.
She's doing well, just working it up the sideline. Need to look for a dump, but it's not on, and they're still on the sideline. But there's someone in the dump position now. And
Elsa to Evia.
Yeah.
Evia to
nice
Santa. Santa to...
Is this going to be it?
Elsa and...
So looks like Salis-Bills take the game. Salis-Bills are the women's champions here at Kick in a Cock 2015.
Yeah.
Very exciting conclusion. So congratulations to Salis-Bills, and commiserations go out to Sexy Legs. They
fought very nicely, I would say.
And they do look up. Oh, clearly they look upset. They did fight their way back into that game. So they should hold their heads up high. They represented Tallinn and Estonia very well there. Just falling short, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But they finished 5th last year, so they got to the final, very close to taking the game. So the big improvements made there. So they should take the positives from this. But well done to Salis-Bills.
It's probably first it's like misery, but still like you were quite close for ending this game, and still other team could manage to score. It's frustrating on first, but I guess after a nice chat and spirit circle, they coming out there for on better kind of mood, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's always harder to take, I think, when you were that close. It was within your reach, but not quite. But let's not dwell on that. We again, this action is just non-stop today, and we're moving straight into the Open final, which will feature Tallinn Thunder, another locally based Estonian team, and they're playing the Swedish team, Grid. Okay.
What do you expect on this game?
I don't know. Both have very different styles of offense. Grid's a lot more relaxed, chilled out, swinging it around the back. Tallinn Thunder, a lot more just quick movement. They like short, sharp passes, and so I don't know who's going to come out on top in this. Should be an exciting game to watch yet again. So we're just about to get underway. We've just got a quick stoppage before we announce the lineup of the two teams. They're both standing there ready.
Yeah. I guess the jingle is on.
Ah, okay. So we'll shortly have Avo. He'll be reading out the team lists around the ground here. So hopefully you'll be able to listen in and hear who we have. But neither of these teams should be new to you, unless you've just tuned in.
Yeah, welcome to the Open Final. We have Team Greed, number 7, Henrik Jakobsson. Number 11, Ilkka Vahtoranta. Number 13, Gabriel Bertson. Number 20, Christoph Wildren. Number 74, Jakob Greenberg. Number 84, Anders Dahlberg. Number 1, Joel Högberg. And number 14, Emil Lindmark. Tallinn Thunder. Number 0, Vahur Viimne. Number 1, Rain Talisoo. Number 3, Alexander Andre. Number 12, Robin Lilleaur. Number 20, Peep Witti. Number 33, Juho Mattus. Number 34, Christian Loritz. Number 55, Thomas Retzold. Number 69, Lauri Lauritz. And number 73, Vadim Nakhalov.
So there are your teams for this Open Final. Final game of this tournament. An excellent tournament it has been. So let's hope for another exciting conclusion.
Yeah.
Let's hope we have another game like the last one. Well, I'm not saying the outcome has to be the same, but let's certainly have a nice, tight, hard-fought game.
Both teams met last year on a final, and 2 years ago. 2 years ago won Tallinn Thunder, last year won by Greed. So both teams have a lot of to hope for from this game. Both teams probably want to win for sure. And we'll see how they do. So what do we have here? Is Tallinn Thunder having a pull. And here we go. Lauri had a pull, nice pull. Greed cuts the disc to number 13. To number 1. Excellent hammer to end zone. Unfortunately, Anders Dahlberg couldn't catch it. And turn to Tallinn favor. Lauri Lauritz has the disc. Looks right away to end zone. And turn. It's Henrik with the disc to 84. 84 back to number 1. It's back to number 7. Back to Joel. Nice throw still. Number 7. Number 1. Again, number 7. Henrik. 84, nice break.
Nicely done on the break side there.
To 74 to Jakob Greenberg. Yeah, about Greed. Henrik Jakobsen, number 7, is their main handler.
I think I've seen him play around Europe a few times, so he's certainly an experienced player.
Yeah, as well as Joel Herberg. I would say the Greed team is very experienced, and we'll see how Tallinn can deal with that.
Yeah, reasonably good start by both teams. Tallinn managed to get the D.
Sanka with the disc.
Did give it back. That's a nice big gain there made by Robin. Was looking for an IO to Rain, but didn't go. But they'll dump it back off to Christian.
Christian to Sanka. Sanka looks for...
just needs to clear out there, so does well. And Christian getting the dump. It's not quite deep on spread out, but Sanka and Christian seem happy enough moving the disc around at the back. So Robin just with the disc looking for a nice little break to Rain.
Oh, yeah, nice grab from Vadim, but unfortunately, I guess he's injured.
So good defensive play by Jacob Greenberg, but he did collide with Vadim, but Vadim get hold of the disc, so that will be 1-1.
Nice
Jacob
job.
just running back to the line, so he looks like he's okay. Vadim on the sideline. Let's hope he can shake it off. Maybe take some ibuprofen and or a spray, as we can see, and get going again.
Yeah, nice grab by Vadim.
So got some Swedish fans out there, so that's good to know. If there's any more of you, let us know. So we're at the early stages of this final, and it's 1-1 on serve. Lori Kutsikas pulls the disc towards the back of the end zone.
Yeah, it's back to Henrik. Henrik to Ilkka.
Ilkka, that's it.
Ilkka back to Henrik. Henrik looks for number 13. Gabriel. Gabriel looks to 84.
Goes out on the break side. He's going to get it.
Oh! Unfortunately, Ilkka drops it.
That's a bit of a surprise. In his last couple of games you've seen, he brought down everything. So maybe that was just good defensive pressure from Juho there.
Probably.
To force the turn. So good work there. And once again,
Tallinn got the turn.
I keep wanting to say sexy legs. They're wearing the same kit.
This to Vahur. Vahur to Juho. Juho looks for...
Ooh.
Oh. A little bit hasty throw to zone.
Maybe he should have taken the unmarked player. Just
Pep was free on the side. But
maybe he didn't see it, but that was maybe a better option. Anyway, this goes back, and Henrik will be picking it up on the end zone line for Grid.
Yeah, to Joel.
He looks for the hut.
To Anders. To Ilkka.
Oh,
Ilkka
the hut's
throws
go,
it. Hut, yeah.
And that's a lovely throw right into his path.
To Henrik. Henrik looks for...
And Thomas should
Joel.
maybe needs to drop off, but no, he's covered. And there's now 2 Tallinn Thunder players.
84
so someone's
to Anders.
unmarked. That was good scrambling defensive there by Tallinn Thunder. There's an unmarked player in the end zone, but they got back to him.
Yeah.
And we're back into Juho just poaching off a bit. So there will be an easy dump when they want it. There we go.
And to Ilkka. Ilkka looks for score, but unable to throw. Joel back to Ilkka.
Yeah. Oh,
Ilkka
and the break goes out.
Yeah, nice
Lovely
break.
night.
And the score by number 13, Gabriel.
Very nice work there. That break opened up the field and allowed for a nice easy score.
The defensive line, I would say, works quite well on Tallinn's side. Unfortunately, they are were unable to turn their offensive work to Tallinn Thunder's favor, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes on the game. So offensive line from Tallinn with Sanka and Christian and Robin and Rainer on the field. Vadim is
Okay. So,
substitute.
oh no, he a little bit of hesitation there, and that was great defensive play. And another
Score.
knife out onto the break side, and that's a nice, quick, easy score for Grid. Yeah, the cut came in from Robin. Maybe he thought he wasn't 3, so he went to turn around, and the disc went, and he just couldn't get there in time.
So the injury from by Vadim is actually turned the tables a bit. Tallinn is out of structure, and there were some hesitations on the field as well. But let's hope that now they are more ready to play this offense.
Yeah.
Sanka with the disc. Looks for Lauri. Lauri looks for Ryan, but Ryan is unable to. Yeah. Back to Robin. Robin to Ryan.
Nicely done.
Looks for Sanka, but Sanka is.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice little. Oh.
From
And
Lauri.
that's nice quick work by Lowry to Robin. So that's good work. Good work there by Tallinn Thunder.
Yeah, nice work. So it's 2-3 on Tallinn's side. We can see that Christian has turned to defensive line as well, so all the lines are messed up by in Tallinn team because of the injury of Vadim on first point. But
and we're back in, and the ball goes well out wide, but that's drifting back in. Will it make it? Yeah, nicely done. Allows the defense to set themselves.
Joel looks for
just take and a nice block there by Christian from the looks of it. And so Tallinn Thunder will have it back, and they'll be shooting about 50 meters out from the end zone.
It's Tom with the disc, looking for a dump.
Oh, he's on a bit of trouble, but Christian gets the disc, still on the sideline. Should look to go move it off, but the hammer goes up.
Yeah, to Pep.
And maybe a bit of a trip from Henrik, which makes the catch nice and easy for number 20.
Pep.
Pep, okay.
So the game is even, yeah? Is it 3-3? Yeah.
Yeah. Who started on offense? Can you remember?
Greed.
Okay, so we're on serve. I'm just trying to get my internet back up and running, and I can run through the finishing positions of the Open Division, right down from 24 up to 3. But I'm just having a few technical difficulties with it, as always. And I will bring that to you, hopefully by half-time. And so we're back in again. Another disc goes out wide, lands back in. This time a bit quicker, so they have a chance to move it.
Joel looks for Huck, but no. Unable to throw it to Ilkka. Ilkka to 84 Anders.
He's looking for the Huck, but doesn't go. Is that Dahlberg?
Ilkka's throwing to Joel. Joel gives a Huck.
Oh, nicely done.
And nice score by Gabriel.
I think there's been a travel called. Sanka was pointing to the floor and maybe the ground he said he made.
Yeah, seems like it was called. This goes back to Joel.
So so far, from what I can see, Tallinn Thunder have done better than most other teams at stopping the Hucks go. There haven't been too many from Grid, so maybe that's a tactic that they've decided might work for them. They're doing all right so far, trading. So, but they're still content. Just to Jacob Greenberg or Jacob, just content. Yeah, well, we've had some information that he's half American. So
Ah.
Jacob is okay, or it could be Jacob. Maybe
nice
whatever he
throw to
fancies.
Jacob. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was nicely worked. Swung to the break side and score. So, grid move 4-3 into the lead. And just about ready to get underway, waiting for the hand, and here it goes. So, this goes up. Sanka to catch, and centres to Christian on the end zone line. Looking for Larry. Kutsikas. To Mullenwitz.
To Ryan, yeah.
That's the one.
Ryan looks for Robin, but Robin is marked very well.
Oh, hello.
Nice play to Lauri.
That wasn't necessarily the best option, but it was effective. If the defender had seen that a few seconds earlier, I think he might have got it. But he didn't, so it's another score. So,
yeah,
excellent work in the end.
Yeah, I would say at the end the score is what actually counts. So
yeah, that's true. In a tournament like this, yes, that is. You're very true. Once you're into the final, it's all about winning by that point.
Nice pull from Lauri. Picked up by Joel. Joel looks for, number 13, Gabriel. Gabriel back to Henrik. Henrik looks for Jacob, but there's some kind of call. Nobody seems to understand what was the call. Probably pick. Okay, Jacob goes on to Joel. Joel looks for Henrik. Henrik to Gabriel.
Oh, good defensive
Gabriel
work by Christian there. That forced the turnover. Christian said incredibly tight to the dump
option.
Yeah, and put him under a lot of pressure, the thrower, and he turned over. So it was a good team effort because there were no other options on downfield.
Christian to Lauri. Lauri looks for Pep. Pep looks for...
Nicely done to Juho.
He was looking for nice...
Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. So, great look by Juho in the end to Thomas.
Hammers it to Thomas and score.
So Tallinn Thunder break and move into a 5-4 lead.
Isn't it nice?
Still getting exciting. I'm too excited. So just a reminder, half will be at 6, and it's a game to 13. And 35 minutes is when the cap will go on. Will that come back in? Yes, almost identical to his last pull. So he's clearly been practicing those. Is he looking for the huck? It's not coming. So stuck on the sideline, but they'll look to move it off.
For Henrik. Yeah.
Christian poached, slightly caught there, but manages to recover well. And put the pressure on. Yeah. Nice grab there.
By Joel. Joel looks for Huck, but in middle there's Henrik.
And he's looking for the IA break, doesn't go, so he just dumps it off. So they do leave their handlers isolated, but it stops any poaching from the handler marks. And that's an excellent score.
From Joel to Henrik, and that's score, yeah. The game is back even, 5, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
5 to 5?
Fives. So after the next point, we will have half, and I'll run through the final standings of the Open Division. I will also try and give you the women's standings as well, once I can load that up too. But so you will get them before the end of this game. Still quite a long way to go. So a timeout's been called.
Probably.
I guess both teams know next point's a big one. If Tallinn Thunder can put this in, they'll come back out on offense and move a double break ahead. So a lot riding on this point. There's always a lot riding on the point when you're evens and you're one before half. So this is the final game of the tournament. What do you think? How have you done? Have you enjoyed yourself?
Me, personally, for sure. I didn't. I came here with no expectations, as the team with whom I was playing hasn't played together too long. But today we managed to win both our games, and we didn't came last. So I would say I'm pretty sure that everybody in my team, as well I, are very pleased with the results. And as the pitches were very good, the fields were excellent. No complaints at all. And if Tallinn Thunder, our first team, is on the final, that's perfect, I would say.
Both of your teams, or both of your top teams, made the finals. So results-wise, it's good. And yeah, overall, it's been a great tournament. And we hope to see everyone back again next year.
For sure.
And I promise it'll be the last time we plug this, but we will be back again next year. So if you like what you see, or you want to be part of it, or think, I can do better, they made the final, I can do better than that, be here. That's the only way to get to the final and be televised around the world. So make sure you're tuned in for the rest of this game. But yeah, be back. Come next year, Kicking a Cock 2016. Promises to be bigger and better than ever.
So it was the halftime.
Yeah. A few more comments. Let's have a look. What have we got here? There's a few Swedish supporters out there. That's good to see. Will we break the 100 mark in viewers? We've done that. 107. I think I saw 111 not that long ago. So good work. And keep listening. And again, keep writing your comments down. Keep giving us your recommendations for MVP.
We can see Mark Lemon is commented, yeah, Juho. So your words, Mark, has been noticed.
Yes, and Thomas, yes. Thomas is great. And Larry. Yeah, you're loving the Tallinn Thunder players right now. So, and we're back underway. So looks like Sanka to catch. Looking for Laurie, or is he? No, he's going to dump it to Christian. It's a very good combination, those two. They've worked it quite nicely around the back so far this game.
Back to Christian. Christian dumps it to Sanka. Sanka's looking for Laurie. Yeah.
Does seem the general approach by Tallinn Thunder to have Sanka and Christian working around the back. Looking for Laurie as the first option, and Rayin or Robin as the deep threats. But Sanka and Christian, two very experienced players, so I'm sure they're more than happy to keep working around the back and in their own end zone with the disc.
Probably pick was called, and now we're going on with Sanka to Laurie. Sanka looks
and it goes up, but there's no one there.
Yeah, Laurie looks for Ryan, but Ryan
Jacob gets it going straight away, so Tallinn got to get on the defensive pretty quick.
It's Anders with the disc.
Sanka thinks about the bid, but pulls out, which is a good move. Oh, the bid comes from Christian, gets the force back on. And that's really nicely done. Yeah. It's just nice work between the two handlers.
Well, to number 30, Gabriel. Gabriel, So it's
Christian just apologising. Maybe he just accidentally tripped up that grid player.
Anders.
Nicely thrown to the break side.
Yeah, Hilka throws it to Joel and scored to grid.
And does that make it half?
No.
players are walking to the line, so...
It was already. Halftime was...
At 5? Surely not.
It's probably by time.
I didn't see that in the rules. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, we'll keep playing and we'll keep enjoying. Got some loving for Anders. Yeah, Anders Dahlberg. He's having a good game, as is Henrik, of course, doing a lot of the work, and Ilka. So maybe they're putting themselves in contention for the overall MVP of this final. But do keep throwing in your suggestions. I will try and bully them through.
A little bit.
We're playing indoors, guys.
Pull was a little too long. Sanka takes it to Brickmark. Looks for Robin. Robin looks for Lauri. No, doesn't throw it.
Nicely done.
Yeah, Lauri looks for Ryan.
Nice and easy on the open side. So while we, in case we have had half-time, let's just run through some of the finishing positions. So after the pre-quarters yesterday, we split into 2 sections. We had the 1 to 16 bracket and the 17 to 24 bracket. So we'll start with the 17 to 24. So in 24th place was Sirocco of Latvia. In 23rd was Lohi of Finland. And 22nd was Duvapils University of Latvia. Double Strike of Estonia were 21st. USW of Finland were 20th. Cosmics of Lithuania were 19th. Tartu Turbulence had a good day today, finishing 18th, just losing out on their final game against Flying Steps, who take that section of the draw. So they won all their games today, so congratulations to them. And we'll bring you the rest in the next gap. But for now, Hedrick has a disc in the end zone. He doesn't look particularly uncomfortable, just waits for an option. And Ilka, he looks for the huck, up it goes. Oh, that could be lovely. Is he going to get that? Oh, no. That's beautifully thrown.
Juha missed it just a bit. Nice huck to Jakob from Ilka.
So, good work in the last few points by Grid. They've just raised their game slightly and put Thunder under a bit more pressure. I'll try and get a few more of these results out. So in the 16th place was Nightwatch of Latvia. Helsinki Ultimate, Finland were 15th. Spin-In, our first Belarusian team, were 14th. So they've done well, all of their teams, finishing quite high up the standings. Yeah. And 13th was Phoenix of Belarus. Jupiter were 12th. We'll stop there for now. We'll rejoin the action with Sanka catching the pull.
To Robin.
Nice. Robin a lot of space. If you can see Ryan.
Looks for Ryan. Ryan looks for Lauri, but unable to throw. Lauri. Sanka to Lauri.
This is good
Lauri
offensive
to
work
Robin.
So far. Oof,
oh, nice steal from Ilka, but still Robin gets it.
Yeah, needs to dump it off, but he's under a bit of pressure.
Throws it to Lauri.
Oh, nicely done. He probably was on quite a high stool there and just had to throw something. And thankfully, there were 2 Tallinn Thunder players there ready to mop it up. So they bring the scores back to even. So we're at 7-all. So we'll just get back to this. In 12th place, where we left off, it was Jupiter Fuga of Russia. In 11th were Mariu Meskus, so Lithuania represented pretty high up the standings. In 10th were Youngsters of Russia. Me and My Monkey were 9th, so winning that section, the 9 to 16 bracket. So they won all their games today. Congratulations to them. They had 2 sudden death victories, so well done. While we wait for that to be bricked, we might be able to finish these. In 8th was Oxydisco of Russia. Then we've got a string of Latvian teams. Salisbury's Juniors in 7th, Salisbury's Seniors in 6th, Cellfly in 5th, and Flying Worms in 4th, who lost out in a quite tight bronze medal match to X3 of Belarus. So congratulations to them. And the final 2 places will be decided by the outcome of this game, locked at 7-all.
So it's Gabriel with the disc to Henrik. Henrik looks for Jacob, but dumped it to Jacob. Joel, sorry. Joel to Henrik.
Looking for the huck. Is he going to lay it? Oh, nicely done.
And Anders picks it up at the end zone, so it's +1 to Greed. Is
So
it 8-7?
Yep. So good work by Henrik. He saw 2 of his players go deep. The bid did come in, but just not quite there. So I will get the women's results up, but the 9-14 bracket doesn't look particularly easy to read. So I'm not sure what I'll do about that. I can certainly give you the top 8. And we'll try and clear up the rest. But for now, we're back to the open final. Is that coming back? Probably. Ooh. Oh.
It was out.
Almost perfect.
So nice pull from Jakob, but still out of bounds. Sanka brings it to the brick mark.
We're underway, looking for Robin, who always seems to be free on the under.
Ryan with the disc. To Lauri. Lauri looking for the end zone, but dumps it to Sanka. Sanka swings it
Nice
to
move
Christian.
by Christian.
Christian to Sanka. Sanka to Robin.
Nicely done. Sanka hadn't quite got his footwork sorted and balanced himself out, but he managed to get a quick pass down the line to Robin for a score. So we're back tied at 8-all. So the top 8 in the women's division, I will try and find out the 9-14, are Klushki of Russia in 8th, Lady Duckies of Finland in 7th, the Sixth Son of Belarus in 6th, Elvis Presley of Russia in 5th, Casey and Riga of Latvia in 4th, beating their fellow countrywomen, Moments, who took the bronze medal. And in the previous game, the tightly contested final, Sexy Legs narrowly missed out in sudden death of Estonia, taking the silver medal, and Salisbury's ladies taking the gold. So congratulations to them and all the teams competing.
Show with disc now.
Hucks
it to Jacob.
Oh, there's a bid, could be bids here.
Jacob cuts it, gets it on the line and back to Ilkka and scored by Jacob himself. So nice huck in front of the end zone. Nice dump and nice score. Easy as that.
Yeah, that was it was a chance there for Tallinn Thunder to get some bodies under the disc and put on D, but is that Jacob? Oh, I can't remember.
It was
Jacob?
It was Jacob, yeah.
Did incredibly well to hold position through that, and wasn't under a huge amount of pressure in the end. He done all the work, get it before the disc could come down. So nice easy score for him.
Jacob with the disc, looking for Robin.
Sees Lowry. Looking for the huck, up it goes. I think
Robin.
that's going to be...
Oh! Missed just a bit. A nice D from Joel. So hopefully Tallinn gets this back.
Rain just looking to poach off. He thought the D was going, the disc was going up, but it wasn't. But he gets back to his man.
Joel to Gabriel. Gabriel looks
He's got a big job on Jacob, who seems to be on fire at the moment.
Looking for Ilkka.
Nicely done.
Ilkka's
Up it goes
pocket.
again to Jacob. Is he going to get there? Yes, he is. Great work by him in the end. Him and Ilkka have seem to have good connection going on at the moment. Let's see, more comments. Defense, defense, defense. Yeah, definitely. You win games with offense, but you win titles with defense. As the saying goes, yeah, very true. Offense is I guess the pretty style of Ultimate. It's what everyone likes to see, but actually defense is crucial. Without defense, you will not win games.
True.
You won't win many. You certainly won't
Meanwhile,
win a tournament.
Tallinn takes the timeout. They have a lot to discuss, probably about this defense. Hopefully they come up with a very good plan.
What have we got here? We've got something put in front of us. Shall I read this out?
Why not?
Okay, we Looks like we've been given a flyer about a tournament that's taking place on the 30th to the 31st of May in Brest, Belarus. Okay, let's plug this. The 12th International Outdoor Tournament, Brest Without Borders 2015. There will be 16 open teams and 8 women's teams. 7-on-7 with 80-minute games. Don't miss a chance to compete against ultimate champions of Russia, Lucky Grass and Sokol Moscow. Belarus, look like they're sending 3 teams. Oh, X3, of course. Belarus X3 will be there, and Ukraine Gigolo, based in Kiev. So, if that's to your fancy and you want to have some more high-quality East European ultimate, this looks like it could be the place to be. So, the 30th to 31st of May in Brest, Belarus. Is there any contact details here for me to give out? Yep. So, if you want to get involved, you can send an email to Brest Ultimate, B-R-E-S-T, Ultimate, at gmail.com. And there's also an official Facebook page, Brest Without Borders 2015. So, get yourselves to that, and we will rejoin the action after timeout. Sanka to Larry Kutigas. Just with a disc, looking for a reset to Christian.
Christian to Sanka. Sanka looks for Robin.
This is
Robin looks for Damp. Sanka. Sanka to Christian. Christian to...
Ryan is free, but can't quite get the disc to him. He's still free, but elects to head deep instead.
Ryan's free now.
Yeah.
But still, it goes to Christian.
Ryan is free quite a lot, but not quite able to get the disc.
So
Robin is looking, but dumps it off nicely. Ryan maybe...
Oh. I would call it bad decisions, but...
yeah, they could have worked it up a bit more, but they took it on.
But this is how the game works. So it's back to defense.
Up goes the hack, and who's...
To Gabriel.
That's going to be nicely taken down. So they didn't have much of a long game in the first half, but it's certainly come out, and the last 3 points now have been hucks. So they found their groove again. They were showing this quite a lot yesterday and earlier today. Talon Thunder had shut it down, but Grid back to the hucking game, and it's very effective for them.
So is it 8-11 now from Talon's side?
Yeah, looks like it. We've got a nomination for Ilka for MVP. He certainly put himself up there. Henrik had a good first half, but I don't seen too much of him this half. But Ilka has been there all the way through, as has Jacob. And of course the rest of the team.
And Joel has done a lot of job on the field as well. So
yeah.
Okay, Sanka with the disc.
And don't forget Christian doing a lot of work for
From
Talon Thunder.
Yeah. And Laurie.
And Larry, that is very true. And of course Robin is working incredibly hard downfield to try and keep the cuts coming. And there he goes there.
Yeah. Talking about the devil. Okay, it's Juha with the disc. Looks for Sanka, but unable to throw. To Vahur.
Nicely done.
Vahur looks for Tam to Christian. Christian...
Just need to have a bit more discipline in the end zone. There's a lot of people all over the place.
To Sanka. Sanka unable to catch it.
And the tucks look is probably going to go. Oh. And it goes.
From Hendrik to Jacob.
So Grid have really stepped it up, put on the pressure, and at the moment, Talon Thunder have been unable to respond.
Seems like everything that Grid does works out, and everything that Talon Thunder tries somehow.
Yeah. And someone asked, game 13? Yes. And we're at 12-8. So if Talon are going to do this, they've got to do it the hard way and get 5 in a row. Not impossible, but it's a challenge from here. But we like challenges.
For sure.
Let's root for the underdog now.
Nice pull from Jacob.
Very nicely pulled.
Yeah, Sanka gets it.
Quite deep the stack, but again, Lowry gets it. And up goes the huck. Oh, Jacob's
Juho.
there. Jacob read it very well. Peeled off his man. That's some good defensive work there. So it can't be long. Well, it's not long left in this game. What time is it? 3:45.
We have new player on the field, number 20, Christoph Wildren. Haven't seen him
No.
on this game before.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd forgotten about him. But he's back on. He did some good work in the semi.
So it's number 13 with the disc.
Up the
Gabriel.
line. Oh.
Gabriel looks for...
Oh! Nice defensive work there by Sanka.
Gabriel looks for Emil. Emil first on the field as well, so... Christian picks the disc up. Probably looks for Juho to score it, but unable to throw. Back to Sanka. Dump to Sanka. Sanka is looking for... to score it, but...
Not much movement at the moment downfield. It looks like they're just waiting for the handlers to make something to happen. Juho tries to get involved, but Jacob well onto him. So Ryan goes down the line, not on, but Sanka isn't. Oh, that might be Jacobs as well. I think Tallinn Thunder just trying a little bit too much, a little bit flustered. But there's some good defensive work. Oh, and up goes the huck. This could be it. Is Sanka going to get there? No, just outside the end zone. And looks like Jacob toes the line and stays in.
So score.
So that should be the end of the game.
Yeah.
And they all go riding onto the field, so that looks like it.
Yeah. Greed takes the win, second time in a row.
Congratulations to Grid for retaining their title. It was incredibly good work. Very tight first half, but Grid just stepped it up when it mattered to take that game away. So they'll soon be receiving their trophy and gold medals. Tallinn Thunder, they played well. They had a very strong first half and just couldn't quite live with the extra pressure that was being exerted. But again, you know, they're consistently at the top of this tournament and one of the top teams around this region. So they should be proud of themselves. I think they've done themselves justice, and hopefully they won't feel too disappointed.
I would say Tallinn Thunder and very decent year. They had the third position Baltic Open Championships. Second place from here. I'm not so sure. They were at Hello Stockholm, and I guess they were maybe fifth, but I'm not so sure about that. So nice indoor tournament, nice indoor season from Tallinn Thunder, and all the region is now looking for outdoor season.
It's now warming up enough, right? So you can play outdoors?
Yeah, I'm really sure there's no snow outdoors, so within 2 weeks all the grass fields are dried up and filled with ultimate players.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
No, it's, I'd never thought about that before. You know, coming from the UK, you can play outdoors all year round. So indoors isn't that big, isn't as big, certainly. And then I remember I came here last January for the first of the trials for Sexy Legs for Worlds, and I looked out, I was like, snow. Why are we trialing indoors? And realised you guys can't train all year round. So that must be tough when it comes to having to compete against French, German, British teams who can train all year round outdoors. Can't quite do that in this part of the world. But now you've got facilities like this.
That's nice.
Maybe that's more of an option.
For sure. It's an option, and quite good option. And more and more Nordic teams are playing indoors on these kind of fields. I mean, on 7-7 as well. When we first moved to this field, we thought maybe we should go to 7-7 as well, but as the indoor tournament is ending quite soon and the outdoor season hasn't begun yet, it's a little bit too too fast to move to 7-on-7 tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess at the end everything works out and everybody is already ready to go to outdoors. So it's.
So I think that's about it from us. We'll just say thank you all for tuning in and listening over this weekend. I imagine these will be made available for you to listen and watch on YouTube or some other platform in the near future, if they're not already there.
And from my side, big thanks to you, Martin, to come here to
worries.
comment all the games.
I had loads of fun, but I do have to go now. I have a flight to catch. So thank you all, and hope to see you on a Frisbee field sometime soon.
Okay, thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Näyttää.